Virtual greetings, everyone! The Department of Education spearheads the National Reading Month every November, and schools are enjoined to conduct the suggested activities, or they may create activities of their own. Even if we cannot interact with each other personally, still, La Filipina National High School continues to expand students' access to learning by giving enhancement reading activities virtually. As such, teachers will produce television-based instruction (TVBI) focusing on virtual storytelling with assessment in the form of comprehension questions. At the same time, videos of events during the 2019 Reading Month ComArts Festival will be shown through the school's official Facebook page as a recall and review of the competency-based events showcased by students last school year. With this, we hope that we would be able to strengthen the DepEd's Every Child a Reader program by using virtual storytelling to enhance reading comprehension of students as enhancement activity and get students involved in reading enhancement virtually. Let's enjoy reading together!
Happy National Reading Month to everyone! The month of November is a celebration of one of the basic skills needed to be mastered by our students, which is reading. Even though we have so many limitations set by the pandemic, still, La Filipina National High School continues to be committed in delivering quality education. That is why our activities ventured into virtual activities. I hope our students will maximize this medium to participate and consequently develop the reading skills. We thank also our teachers for facilitating the delivery of quality education. Happy reading and keep safe everyone.
Happy National Reading Month!
Good day, learners! As we celebrate the National Reading Month through Salida TV of La Filipina National High School, I am so
happy to introduce to you a story that depicts valuable lesson to live by. A story that I'll be reading to you is an epic tale about two lovers, Loon and Moor, from Wider's high tide during a full moon.
Let's have a short trivia for the story that we will be reading. It is a myth from Ibanag, who is considered as an ethno-linguistic minority who inhabited the provinces of Cagayan, Isabela, and Nueva Vizcaya. And as we say myth, it is a fictitious story that tells about the origins of human and the universe. Now, can you tell why there is high tide during a full moon? To answer that question, let us now listen to the story.
Why there is high tide during full moon. Long, long ago, only gods lived in this world. The earth, the sea, and the sky were ruled by three different powerful gods. The sun god, who ruled the sky, had a very beautiful daughter, Luna, the moon. Luna enjoyed going around the heavens in her golden chariot. One day, she found herself taking another path which led her outside her kingdom. She wandered on until she reached the place where the sky met the sea. Beautiful and unusual sights greeted her eyes. As she was admiring the beautiful things around, a voice startled her. It asked, "Where hast thou, most beautiful one, come from?" Turning around, she saw a young man who looked much like her father, though fairer. She wanted to run away, but when she looked at him again, she saw that he was smiling at her. Taking courage, she answered that she is Luna, daughter of the sun god. The young man smiled at her and answered that he is Mar, the son of the sea god. Mar welcomed Luna to their kingdom. Soon, the two became good friends. They had many interesting stories to tell each other. When it was time for Luna to go, they promised to see each other as often as they could, for they had many more tales to tell. They continued meeting at the same spot until they realized that they were in love with each other. One day, after one of their secret meetings, Luna went back to the heavens full of joy. She was so happy that she told her secret to one of her cousins. The cousin, jealous of her beauty and her happiness, reported the affair to the sun god. The sun god was angered at his daughter's disobedience to the immortal laws. He shut her in the garden and did not allow her to get out. Then he sent a messenger to the sea god, informing him that his son Mar has disobeyed the immortal laws. The sea god, who was also angered by his son's disobedience, imprisoned him in one of the sea caves. Luna stayed in the garden for some time. She was very sad and not being able to see Mar. She longed to be with him again. Feeling very restless one day, she escaped from the garden. She took her golden chariot and rushed to their meeting place. Mar, who was imprisoned in the sea cave, saw her reflection in the water. He wanted to get out to meet her. He tried hard to get out of the cave, but he could not. He struggled so hard that he shook the walls of his cave, causing unrest in the sea. Luna waited for Mar to appear, but he did not come. Then she went back home very sad. Each time she remembered Mar, she would rush out in her golden chariot to the meeting place in the hope of seeing him again. The fishermen out in the sea believe that each time Luna, the moon, appears, the sea gets troubled. It is Mar trying to escape from his cave, they say.
Alright, do you find the story interesting? Do you feel the passion of Luna and Mar? To check your understanding, let us answer the questions. Whoever can give the correct answers the fastest by commenting your answer will receive a load. You will be given 5 seconds, and when you hear the sound, then time's up. We will announce the winners in the comment section at the end of this broadcast, so pay attention to these questions.
Number 1. Who was the beautiful daughter of the sun god? A. Luna. B. Mar, C. Moon, D. Sea. Your time starts now. Time's up. And the answer is letter A. Number 2. He was the son of the sea god. A. Luna, B. Sun god, C. Mar, D. Moon. Your time starts now. And the answer is letter C. Number 3. How did the sun god know about the affair of Luna and Mar? A. The cousin, happy of their affair, reported to the sun god. B. The cousin, jealous of her beauty and her happiness, reported to the sun god. C. Luna was honest and told her father about her affair with Mar. D. Mar was so brave and told the cousin of Luna to report him to the sun god. Your time starts now. Time's up, and the answer is letter B. Number 4. What did the sea god do to his son when he knew his son's disobedience to the immortal law? A. Mar was imprisoned in one of his sea caves. B. Mar was imprisoned in one of his chambers in the sky. C. Mar was drowned into the seabed. D. Mar was tied up and imprisoned in Luna's garden. Your time starts now. Time's up, and the answer is letter A. Number 5. How does the story why there is high tide during a full moon help you understand the importance of valuing the wisdom of the elders? A. It is important to listen and obey to your elders' advice because they had already experienced a lot and that made them wise enough. B. It is important to listen to the elders' advice because it is one of the norms of Filipino culture. C. It is important because it made us better person. D. It is important for us to be wise too. Your time starts now. Time's up, and the answer is letter A.
The tale of Luna and Mar might be scientific as it sounds, but it speaks of a forbidden love that tells us some people are meant to fall in love with each other, but that meant to be together. If only the two lovers followed their elders, they could have been freed from their love's impossibility. Therefore, we say, listen to your elders' advice, not because they are always right, but because they have more experiences of being wrong at some point in their lives. May you always remember the treasured lesson you gained from this story. This has been Teacher Joy, your storyteller, only here at Salida La Filipina TV.
Don't that feel real funky, y'all?
this, but I think I'm gonna need a little help from the horn section. Is that alright? Yeah. And that goes a little something like this. Here we go. Na 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 na. Don't that feel real funky, y'all? But I think I'm gonna need a little help from the horn section. Is that alright? Yeah. And that goes a little something like this. Here we go.